Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I was hearing few stories from my colleagues and friends regarding certain issues financially, and it felt like a lot of people are facing the same kind of issues. That's the reason I thought I will come up with a YouTube video, to share those incidents that are facing by a lot of people, right? So it's pretty simple. We all have credit cards, I suppose, right? Most of us have. Maybe many of you may not have. Still, I mean, the issue that I'm going to discuss is the endless loop that many people are in due to credit cards and personal loans, and how it is spoiling their life. So that's the topic that I thought I will discuss in today. And usually, if I start directly, what happens usually is that you may take a personal loan to buy something, probably a two-wheeler or an iPhone or something that is bit expensive, something that is not affordable to you at the moment. So you take a personal loan, or not necessarily a personal loan. Maybe for two-wheeler you will take a two-wheeler loan. But yeah, otherwise a personal loan, right? Usually the personal loan interest rates are quite high, minimum 12% and beyond that. So initially you will manage it with some salary, or I mean your salary. There won't be much issues. Then later on what you will do is you use your credit card to buy something else, thinking that you can pay the amount maybe within 1 or 2 months. But most of the time what happens is that that credit card you know amount that you have taken, mostly you will convert it into EMI. So initially you have a personal loan, now you have a credit card EMI as well. Credit card bill EMIs are quite brutal, right? Sometimes it is like monthly 1% or so. Minimum, it could be more, like 2% and all are like quite common. So now you are in a territory where you are slowly reaching a point where the salary that you are making is unaffordable or unsustainable, to maintain your monthly expense, because you have two high interest loans. The story is not ending here. That is the scary reality many of you are going through. That's the reason I thought I will share those incidents in today's video. So after these two things, nobody will, mostly your credit score will be down, or sometimes you will miss your credit card EMIs and your credit score will be bad. Nobody will give you a personal loan or any sort of other loans. Then what most people will do is to take loan through loan apps. I am pretty sure that many of you are aware of this, right? Loan apps are nothing but apps, some, I don't know, maybe some Chinese or unauthorized apps that does not have any approval or any regulatory approvals from RBI or SEBI or any regulatory body, right? So there is absolutely no regulation for these entities. You are directly playing with someone you don't know, and the repercussions are quite brutal. I am going to discuss that, right? So for these kind of loan apps, what they do is they will give you the money, whatever money you want, they will give you. But the return or there is no concept of interest rates. So if you are taking 20,000 from them, you have to pay additional 5,000 or 6,000 while repaying the money. So if you're taking 20,000 and paying 5,000, that too within 1 or 2 months. It's not like a yearly repayment. It is within 1 or 2 months. So 5,000 for a 20,000 amount is 25%. 25% for 1 or 2 months. And it's not just that, they have to protect themselves, right? What if you are a fraud, you don't pay back? How can they access you? So that's where the trickiest thing lies. So what they do is, before paying you the money, they will ask 10 contact numbers from your phone, or like from you. You are bound to give them 10 contact numbers, right? And they will verify that those numbers, and they will approve the amount. Now the scary part. Suppose you got that money, suppose you are unable to pay them back, right? With whatever additional amount that they are saying. See, there is no such thing as 5,000 is a fixed amount. You have to pay whatever they say. If they are saying 10,000, you are bound to pay back. If you don't pay back, what they will do is, they use AI technologies, artificial intelligence, and deep fakes, and they have your images as well, your full body image. They will ask for that also at the beginning, and they will morph your face, they will morph your image, and they will make it as nude image of yours and send it to those contact numbers that you have given, right? Through WhatsApp, or maybe through social media as well, if they have access. So it's like a blackmailing, right? Initially they will say, we will do this if you don't pay, and if you don't pay, they will actually send it to those contact numbers. It is quite scary. Many people had gone through that. Many people had gone through this bitter experience. They have actually sent those, morphed images to your, those contact numbers. What happens is, even sometimes, even if you pay back the money on time, still they will blackmail you by saying, you this is not enough, you are bound to pay additional amount. If not, again we will share those images with those contacts. Many people had gone through this, and there is nobody there to save you, because it is unregulated and you don't know with whom you are playing with. Credit card, personal loan, these kind of loan apps, you are completely bankrupt. That is the scenario that many people are facing in today's world, which is quite scary. But I want to tell you this: never ever fall for such loan apps, or money getting. You will be getting money from many apps. There are a lot of applications available where they provide money, cheap money, like 10,000, 5,000, without realizing that the repayment is not straightforward. It is absolutely not straightforward. And these are all unregulated entities. So always remember, if you are, see, credit card, at least you have a backing from the bank. Personal loan, same, you have a backing, you are taking from a bank, right? If not, make sure that you are dealing with regulated entities like banks and NBFCs that are under RBI's regulation. Never ever go with such scammy loan apps. You you are digging your grave. It's very scary. And one more issue that many people face is that, to close all loans, right, they will take another loan with high interest. So basically they will think they have 2 3 loans. They don't want to continue with 2 3 different loans, and they take one big loan with bigger interest. Is there any difference? Basically no, because now you are paying a higher amount with higher interest rate, which is again risky, right? My advice is that, or this is what I learned: any loan, any personal loan that the interest rate is beyond 12% is unsustainable and not good for you. Never ever go with any loan, credit card, personal loan, any sort of loan where the interest rates are beyond 12%, because it's very difficult for you, to repay them. It will take a long time. See, in stock market we say, right, if you make 12% return, which is a very good return. So it's same with the debt. If 12% returns are good for you from stock market, if you are paying that money back after 2 or 3 years, the amount of money that you are paying is, initially the amount money will only go to the interest part. The principal will be still there. You have to pay a long time, a lot of money, as interest before you actually touch upon the principal. So best thing is save from your salary, then buy. Otherwise, maybe you can consider like half of the money, like a upfront payment, half of the money from you, and remaining half you can consider taking a personal loan or something. Don't take big amount. Of course, I mean, I know that when you are young you have a lot of desires to buy things, phone or two-wheeler or laptop or gaming things, everything, but there is a time, otherwise uh, things will be extremely complicated, and it won't be good for you, because later on, see, the colleague that I was talking about, right, he is getting married, the expenses are piling up, a lot of expenses, as you know, right, when a marriage comes. Now he's absolutely in a very difficult situation on how to manage his expense, and even after the marriage it will take him a lot of time to recover completely. But if you don't end up in taking such loans at the beginning of your career, instead save your salary, it's always easy for you after 2 or 3 years, maybe after 5 years, for example, where you have a very sustainable base as savings, so that it will be easy for you to buy stuff that you like. But initially, if it is unsustainable, if the interest rates are quite high, it's always stay away from such kind of bad loans, especially loan from loan apps where there is no guarantee, there is no regulation around that. Never ever fall for such loan apps. So this is what I want to discuss in today's video. Hope you got some clarity on some awareness around what's happening. So yeah, if you are someone who had gone through similar experience, maybe you can share your story in the comment section, so that many people will be aware of such incidents, right? So yeah, that's about today's video. If you are liking my content, do subscribe to this channel. I will come up with another video shortly. Till then, take care.